And the love continues right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, especially because we've got two incredible people on our couch. I have to give them a great introduction, though. Jarrad Ricketts is no stranger to the Expresso family, and we're so happy to have him back this morning with his beautiful wife, Kim Lee Ricketts. Now, they're here to chat all things new music, marriage, and their commitment to uplifting the next generation. Their story of resilience and also mutual support and dedication to making a difference is one that will resonate with me and definitely you, Expresso fam. So please help me in giving them a very warm, feel-good welcome. Jarrad Kim Lee, thank you for being here. You guys, as you know, are so beautiful, but I know that this love story is not always ups. There's some downs as well, and I want to delve into it because what we saw from the outside was a secret marriage. And then also, you let us into little bits of your relationship. So tell me more about your love story and how it's developed.
Do you want to go first?
Listen, this is the conversation we got to have first. Who's going to go first? But listen, we know each other for a very long time. We're about 8 years old when we met. She's a friend of my cousin's.
Crazy.
Yes. And we how long have we been together?
12 years.
12 years.
He's in trouble already.
Yeah, already. You should have spoken first, actually.
And yeah, we married for 5 years this year. Can you believe it?
Congratulations.
But as you said, some secret wedding business happened in the pandemic. We tried to keep it very quiet, but unfortunately it got leaked, and then all over the lampposts it was Jarrad Ricketts' secret wedding, and Kim had to go back into work that Monday, and people were like, we just read about you, what's going on? Yeah.
So it's one of the things that we said we wanted to keep for us.
Yeah.
Because everything's so public about what Jarrad does. And this was all new to me. I say was because now it's my norm.
Yes.
It's my new normal, as all of us are navigating. It's my new normal. But it was the one thing that we felt that we could just keep for us and share and truly celebrate the essence of what marriage is.
Yeah.
And that was why the secret wedding.
Right.
And it was so beautiful because we managed to have all three families. So as you know, Jarrad is adopted, and it was really special to have all our siblings, just our families celebrate the moment with us as well.
And I'm glad that you had that, because yes, now we are part of it, and especially as a Feel Good fam, we want to be part of it, but that you had that moment to be present and really love each other up is absolutely beautiful, and congrats on 5 years.
Thank you.
We're going to get into the tips in just a little bit, because I know people are there going, come now, come now. But before we get there, let's talk to you, Kim Lee, a little bit more about your journey, even in your career. I mean, you are a successful woman, and you moved from artist management to PhD candidate in parenting. Please tell me more about this and your journey.
So I've always had a love for developing people.
Yeah.
And for me, my parents, guys, I love you. It's more understanding now what they were trying to teach me, where they were at. And I thought to make a difference, truly to understand and help parents or empower parents. We're not parents yet. Emphasis on yet. So
Valentine's Day, Jarrad.
So it was more about just understanding and helping parents along to understand the challenges they have, especially with how the world of work is changing, what our children are facing nowadays. I say children because when we were at school, the things that we were used to or that was normal to us is no longer the norm. I mean, kids can now become influencers, YouTubers, and try having those conversations with parents in the communities, on the Cape Flats, going, my child needs to go get a job and work. What is this YouTube influencing? How do we use social media? And that sparked my love for let me actually help. Let me see how. I've always been a helper. So for me, it was let me put it out there and actually do something good with, you know, just help parents along, nudge them along and give them some tips on how they could do and understand their children a little bit better.
I love that.
So that's where the PhD came from.
Come on, a PhD in parenting. Who would have thought? Come on now. But I love this, and I love that you guys are a successful couple, not only in your love, but also in your respective careers. Sama nominated.
Come on.
Come on now. And of course, performing stages the country over and even the world. So how do you guys even find that balance? I know you're also a finalist in Mrs. South Africa. So where even? How even does this work?
There is no balance.
There's no balance.
No. No.
I think we're just trying to communicate all the time, to check in with each other to see if we're okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of it's scheduling and just trying to, lots of sacrifice, you know. So I would have some time off. If she's got something that's happening for her that's very important, I've got to show up for her and vice versa. So it's a lot of compromise. It's a lot of, as I said, communication. And I think the biggest thing is just cheering each other on, you know. Even when you don't understand what your partner's trying to do. For Kim, it was such a big thing to be in a pageant, you know. She's not that kind of person. And I was like, oh, you wanna do this thing.
Why not?
But it was important for her to step into herself fully and to see who she can become.
Come on.
The pageant did that for you.
Yeah.
And it was lovely for me to see Kim sort of take on this whole new challenge for herself. And I see it differently because it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
And she's grown. And no, I'm so amazed at everything that she's achieving in her life. Yeah.
And for Jarrad, he also did the manager thing, so we got to reverse roles and
Come
play
on.
then me pack
So
the bag,
hard.
then me dress.
Now
So
you know
hard.
what went into it.
Listen, I used to be like, what's she going on about? Why is she scolding me about this and that and the other? Now I'm the one going, Kim,
Kim, come on, Kim.
you got this meeting, you got this agenda.
You're
you got
late
this.
for the... yeah.
Come on, hurry up. This outfit goes with this shoes, goes with... I'm like, okay,
Still not for
I'll
me.
do it.
Right.
Still not for me, but she does it way better anyway.
I'm glad that you got to experience that, though.
Oh, never again. Yeah, never again. Yeah.
I love this. I mean, you guys are so supportive, and it's so good to just hear you talk about one another. And I think that is actually a key to a successful relationship, not just a marriage. Do you have anything else that you could throw out there in case people want to know, how do we get like this?
So I think the one thing for us is that schedule those date nights. Even if it's, we always have dinner together. So whether we're both working, it's that 6 o'clock, we're sitting down, we're playing some music, always music.
Or it's the drive-through.
Or the drive-through.
Still with the music, though.
Actually, no. So in the car, we don't even play music. We literally speak to each other because we're out in Simonstown. So we're always driving, always chatting. We actually find
We had
that
friends with us in the car the one day and we forgot that this is what we do. So we're
Right.
driving and the radio's off and nothing's happening and the people at the back are like,
This is awkward.
so what do we do now? Can you put that thing on?
And we're like, what are you talking about? Because we're just chatting away and then we were quiet and we find that that's when the connecting happens. Because we're on our way somewhere, dropping the other off at some event, or I'm on my way to work and Jarrad's off to a meeting. So I would say stay connected in whichever way connected means to you. Take time out. I know it's hard because we're all busy, we all get busy, but it's what does that pause mean to you? And for us, it's driving in the car with no music. Or listening to Jarrad warm up on the way somewhere.
Exactly,
And then just having a moment of prayer. We start our day with prayer.
Beautiful.
So pray together. I think before bed, it's the one thing we do as well. It's always pray together. And I think that's what keeps us going, what keeps us grounded and what keeps us connected as well.
That is so beautiful. That foundation's been laid, so therefore the success is inevitable. Let's talk about the future of the two of you. I know that you're investing in young talent and investing in the future leaders of South Africa. How exactly does this look? How is it going to play out?
Gosh, so we're still involved with, we both have separate foundations.
Yeah.
Kim has Kainisa Works, and I have the Jarrad Ricketts Foundation. And we visit schools and we put up career exhibitions, especially because we know on the Cape Flats, parents aren't really educated sometimes to talk to kids about this is where you can study. These are the bursaries that are available. These are the subjects that you could study. And so we're very involved in that. Simultaneously, we do lots of feedings out in the communities. And you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so we do some community work. We've got some charities we work with where we go out and feed. So for our birthdays, we usually choose to celebrate it with others or those less fortunate. And we spend our birthdays like that. So that's what we'll continue doing this year. And then there's new music on the way.
New music, just the manager to Thank you very much.
I mean, you got it, you got it.
So there's new music on the way in studio, and I'm getting creative. And also, what people don't know is I studied art and design, so I'll be doing an exhibition very soon of some photography that I've done, which I'm very excited to show that side of myself. And of course, with Kim, she's got fashion, so she's got a new range coming out very soon as well. So
we're busy. I'm ready.
And then there's travel.
Oh, and there's travel. So yes. This one, gotta love her. So I'm going to Europe for 7 months again, to Ibiza Island, to perform a show, and she gets to come up, hopefully, to visit and to have a little bit of a holiday while I'm working.
She's still going to be managing, though. She's still going to be keeping an eye out.
But good like that. Yeah, I like that. But so lots of things on the way, but we're just happy to support each other and see how we can include each other as well. That's also another thing. Include each other
in your plans,
respective worlds and plans.
Oh, I love that. Oh, Kim Lee and Jarrad, thank you for being here. They're not going anywhere. We're going to keep them and keep the love alive and well right here. Busy couple, beautiful couple, successful couple. We'll give you more tips in just a bit.